Feminine hygiene needs to be discussed more amongst young girls. I've worked with teenage girls, and unfortunately, a lot of them have odors.
I have a list and I am going to move. Please just let me set this up. Please check out the original poster. She made a wonderful video in regards to hygiene when it comes to girls, and in my opinion this could go to boys as well. I would like to talk about it because I was that girl. I was the stinky girl in elementary school until my grandmother kind of taught me what she could about hygiene, but even then I've learned some extra things along the way. I want to share 8 tips of the things that I've learned. I'm not even gonna waste y'all time and be like, you must take a shower and drink some water. No, we're gonna get in there. All right, now I'm gonna move. The first thing I have on here is your shower tools, and I'm specifically speaking about a detachable shower head, one that has a straight stream option. Little mist and the little sprinkle options, those are cute for the rooter, but when you get to the tutor, you're gonna need that stream option, because you think that you a clean wiper until you get in the shower and open up them cheeks and spray that thing, and you start seeing things trickle down, and you're like, who are you? Some people like a bidet. That's great. It ain't my type of thing. Now, for some people, deodorant needs to be reapplied throughout the day. And that goes for aluminum or deodorants that don't have aluminum. That's why I'm not so keen on that whole put the aluminum back in movement, as if people were not musty before aluminum left. Musty threshold, and that's what I call it. I talked about it in another video. If y'all want me to do a refresher, I can do that. Learn that, and then realize regardless of what type of deodorant you wearing, you may have to reapply it. I don't care what it say on the box. Next thing is that thing need to be dry. If you are going to be outside all day, or you have a long day, or right after you get out the shower, that you should be trying to actively dry that thing out. And for a lot of people, towel drying won't suffice. So like for me, I have a fan, and when I'm at my vanity or when I'm doing my lotions and perfumes and everything, I got that thing blowing. Some people use blow dryers. That's up to you how you want to do that. The point is, sweat and wetness loves bacteria. Just trust me on this. Next thing I have on here is fabrics. We talked about fabrics. There are certain musty fabrics out there. The polyesters, the nylons. You gotta be careful with that. Try to limit that, but I know it's damn near impossible because even the luxury brands are nothing but polyester. Like, I used to make cloth pads, and in that world we call disposable menstrual products disposy. And I'm just gonna just use that term here. I stopped using those. I now use a menstrual cup, menstrual liners when I need a liner, or a menstrual pad. I know that's not for everybody. I know a lot of people don't like the idea of touching blood or being that hands-on with blood. Totally cool and understand that. But for me, that was a game changer for any problems that I had in regards to infections and odors surrounding my period. You will be surprised just how much your blood, your period does not stink. But I understand people don't want to go through all that. With that being said, I would try to go with the most natural forms of disposable products if you choose to go that route that you can. Now keep in mind, you may have to change them more often. I really work on it with my son, but intentional bathing. You need to really take your time and go in every area, washing in between your toes, in between your hands, your fingernails, lifting up boobs, opening up booty cheeks. I notice that when I take my time, I have a fresher outcome and I stay fresher for longer. Thing I got on here is your whole bag, to-go bag, you never know bag, so that you can pat your pad. Your pad as in your... We talked about a whole bag, but your whole bag should have hygiene related items as well as an extra change of clothes, charger, some non-perishable food items. You know, you never know. We talked about that musty threshold up there. Sometimes when you get to the point beyond control where you cannot put on deodorant and save yourself, you're gonna need to go in your whole bag in the bathroom with some water and start all over again. And then sometimes you just need to refresh all together and just pat your pad all together. There we go. So y'all won't be mad at me. Witch hazel is bomb. I use witch hazel as a toner sometimes, but I also use them in between them corners. And the corners is like where the thighs and the mons pubic meet. Taking a little witch hazel on them and swiping them corners, and then swipe in between that butt cheek and up under where the cuff of the booty is. That's gonna help you stay fresher for longer. So if y'all got something y'all want to share, go ahead and let me know.